Hi guys, this is going to be my first video. I'm going to show you how to do an intro to Microsoft PowerPoint. Just let it open up here. Okay, so you'll see that there's many options. I normally start out with a blank presentation. And you'll have two options, click to add title and click to add subtitle. You can either use the standard, just type whatever you want. You can delete it by moving your cursor over to this and hitting the delete button. And same for this. Or if you want to design it, you'll go up to the Design tab. You have all different options. You can open it up by clicking this More button. And if you hold your cursor over it, it gives you a sort of a preview. Click it if you like it. And over here, open to customize. I'm going to change the color and again, a preview. You go back to the Home tab. You can hit New Slide. There are different options that you can add or just the default. What's nice about clicking the Design tab is you have a custom title for every single one. And a lot of businesses like everything to be consistent. So notice, same slide, different content. So that's how you set it up. Next, I'll show you how to create some add-ins. So you'll go to the Insert tab, and you can pretty much select whatever one you want, but the ones I most commonly use are the word art and the text box, and occasionally some art and pictures. We'll start from the right. The word art is pretty fun. You can click any of these, and again, moving it with when it comes up with the crossbars. Just select the text, type whatever you want, and to change, customize, you can highlight and do any of these items. And you can also go on the Home tab where these will pop up too. But when you have selected an item that you've inserted, this Drawing Tools Format tab will appear. Click there, and there's all different options to customize. The difference between the shape and the text is when you click, this box comes up. The shape fill would fill the entire box. See, it's like a background. The text fill is the actual text itself. Different standard colors, and you can also go down to more fill colors, standard and custom. And my favorite is going down to the gradient, and you can pick different lights or go down to more gradients. And you can do no fill, a solid fill, gradient, picture, pattern, with the options for the pattern here, and also different colors. Other things you can do are text effects. Just go down to every different one and play around. Perspective, the inner, this goes inside the letters. Reflections, if you want it to repeat, like so. And just play around until you get the one you like. Let's try a text box next. So you just click Insert Text Box, and it comes up with this weird upside down cross cursor, and you just build a box. However much text you think you'll need, that's how big your box will be. And just type whatever you want. And again, to format, highlight, and on the Home tab, there's these options. You can change the color of your text, you can highlight, you can change anything you want. And again, if you want to format even further, you can even do an outline. You can even change it into a word art. If you don't like it, just hit delete. Next, I'll show you how to insert clip art. This is my favorite. It's the most fun to me because it can add a little bit of life to your PowerPoint. Give a little bit more color and a little bit more fun. So you can insert your pictures that you have on your computer or online pictures. So I mean, it's just your default search engine here. But let's type in happy clip art. And you can click whatever one that you like. I like this sunshine. So you just click the one you want and hit insert. And then you will see it pops up on your screen. Now you'll see this is very tiny. You can resize by using any of these boxes on the side, or move by clicking and dragging. You also notice this rotation bar. You can turn it any way you want. Let's make it a little bigger. So I like it big. So let's rotate them like that. And there you have it. Anytime you want to save, of course, is up here. And whatever you like. Pretty much anything you want to do with a table is you can draw a table yourself, or you can insert a table, or my favorite is the Excel spreadsheet, which I'll get to in my next video. Next, I want to show you how to do the transitions. You'll notice that when you have your first slide and you go to the next, it doesn't do anything. It's just flips to the next one. But sometimes we want to add a little bit more life to our PowerPoint. You have Transitions tab, and you can go through any of these and open for all options. This is when you go from one slide to the next. So you can preview any one that you want by just clicking on it, and then if you don't like it, you can just remove it by clicking none. So I like the vortex one. You can say how long you like this to be, apply to all, and you can even add a sound. Let's do a camera. And you can do it on the mouse click for advancing your slide, or you can create a time. I usually stick to the mouse click so that you can advance whenever you would like. If you need a preview, you can always hit this preview button. And you've heard the camera sound. There it is. Okay, and you can apply it to any slide. So if you go to the next one, you can do random bars or anything. So the next one would be animations. Next tab here. Go back to our first slide, and I don't want this sun to show up right away. Same as the transition slide, except for this is any item on your slide. So I want this happy sun to appear when I click, and I want it to grow and turn. So you saw the slight preview. You can see the duration and how you want it to start. If you would want it to start maybe a few seconds after you open the PowerPoint, you would do a few seconds for the start, after previous, with previous, and the delay for when you would like it. So you can say, I want it to be 75 seconds, or 0.75 seconds. So notice I did not have to click, and it took a little while for it to show up. Sometimes this preview button can be a little misleading. This will stop when the preview is over, and it will come back to the original. If you want an accurate preview, you would want to play your PowerPoint as you were presenting. You can do this by going to the slideshow button and clicking play from beginning or play from current slide. But this is also the shortcut down here. It says slideshow, click, and it begins. Notice I'll need to click next for my sunshine to appear. Anytime I advance, I have to click. This is due to our animations and transitions setup. If you want to rehearse your timings that you've set up with your animations and transitions, you can practice all of it here. If you would like to set up your slideshow differently, just click Set up Slideshow. You can hide slides. You can pick which ones are going to loop, which means they will continuously play until you hit escape. Okay. So sometimes people have been confused when there's a slash through the slide. Normally you wouldn't think anything of it. You click down, it's still there. But you'll notice when you're presenting, that we're missing a slide, right? It goes straight to hi. What happened to hello? Sometimes slides can be hidden. Why? Maybe because you want to have notes for your own viewing when making the PowerPoint, but you don't want to present it. There's different reasons. But most of the time we don't want this. Just right click and unhide the slide. So review, you can, mostly I use this tab for spell check anytime this might not be right, and you can change. Okay, we're good to go. You can ink it up. Welcome, smiley face. Stop inking and convert to shapes, anything you think. And you can do pens. Okay. You can erase. You just have to hold down your mouse and click. Okay, and view can be your notes page, your outline view. Outline view is really great for studying. If you ever need something where, oh, what does this slide have on it? It will print out basically a study guide form of your PowerPoints, which is really helpful. And go back to normal anytime you want. And you can change, of course, the color. And that's pretty much the basics. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.